Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 12033 Southwest Lester Road here in Portland, Oregon. We're located in the basement of the home, right at the base of the main stack. It's a 4-inch cast iron cleanout. This will be the point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. That's the water there from the kitchen sink we have running. And this line appears to be heading to the rear of the house and rear of the property, and it transitions here at 44 feet over to 4-inch ABS pipe. Everything looks good so far. We've got really good flow to this point. I'm having a lot of trouble advancing the camera past this point here. I'm going to get some more water running, see if that helps. Yeah, I've got a couple other sinks running here on full blast. Unfortunately, here at 82 feet, this is the furthest point I'm going to be able to advance the camera to due to the configuration of the line, a lot of twists and turns, and we're going to get it drained out here so we have a clear look at what's going on. It does appear that there's just some standing water here. Okay, I did locate the camera head, and I marked here with a green X as there is some standing water. I was doing that just as a reference point before I pulled back here. I did find a secondary cleanout out in the backyard, so I'm going to pull out and move to that. You might even see the tie-in on the way back. Now, there is a belly in the line here with standing water. There's about it's less than a half of an inch. The camera head lens sits a half inch off the bottom of the pipe, so we're looking at about a 1/4 inch here in most spots. This looks like some rust and junk from the cast iron pipe. But it starts here at about 63 feet out from the clean out in, or 64 feet, the clean out inside the house. I think right here is where that clean out is in the backyard, here at 44 feet. Came out here at the backyard, the 4-inch ABS clean out. All the pipe leading out to this point here is good, so I'm going to write the report starting at this clean out here, as everything back into the house looks good that I already scoped. So there is a belly here that starts at about 17 feet from the point of access. I'm going to keep pushing out here. Hopefully we can get to the end of the line of the terminus. I've left the water turned off. I may need to turn it on in case it gets difficult to push the camera, but that way I know where the standing water is at in the line. It looks like it ends there at about 39 feet from the point of access, about 40 feet. So it's about 23 feet of pipe there that's lost grade. There's not a, well, we'll check it on the way back, but it looked like there was about a ½ inch of standing water at the worst point. I'm going to turn some water on, see if I can get any further. That might be the terminus just beyond where we're at here. We'll try and get to it. But it does transition here to 6-inch PVC pipe at 101 feet. I do have water running now. It's been running here for a little bit. Should be catching up here in a second. But unfortunately it's not. More than anything, it's the amount of turns that the camera's had to go through at this point. There's the water moving there. And it's, yeah, that final turn there that's not letting me get past it, unfortunately. I'm going to try and locate the camera head at this point here and see where it's at exactly. going to try now that the water's caught up with the camera. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and locate here. I can't get past this point. Okay, I located the camera head at the, if you're standing at the house looking at the rear of the property, the line went to the rear left, almost to the rear, the far rear left corner. It goes actually right towards a little green plastic fence. There's a corner of a green plastic fence, that's right where I found the camera head. I'm going to go and start pulling back. Okay, so I'm at a point here in the belly in the line. We're back here at that, and the standing water is up to an inch high here. And because it stretches for about 23 feet, I am concerned about this causing a clog or backup. As soon as I get here to about 39 feet is where it dissipates at. It's one of those deals where if you really watch what you put down the line, you can often get by without issue. Grease, paper towels, flushable wipes, things like that, they're very unforgiving and they tend to get hung up there. It's a spot where debris, no matter what type, will hit that and slow down, and it can get stopped up in that air in the standing water, and any debris coming behind it can collect there as well. Which is why I will recommend a repair. Here from stops here at 39 feet, starts, I'll pull back to the beginning, I believe it was about 17, 20 feet out where it starts. Okay, marked with the green X here. It's very rainy. I did put a stick in the ground and try and paint the tip green. But I used green paint, marked with the green X. It's just shy of 2 feet deep. It's very shallow, so it should be an easy repair to dig to. And there's you can see the particulate gets hung up in the water. That's because you've got toilet paper and stuff like that that gets stuck in the water and has to break down first before moving on. Kind of goes in and out here. It looks like the vast majority of it, there are spots where it gets down to about a 1/4 inch, but most of it is between a 1/2 inch and about a 1/2 inch to an inch of standing water. And you can see how there's debris getting stuck here. And that's the concern, is that debris will keep building up and create a blockage situation. So I'm going to do a marking here at, it looks like it's just prior to a corner where it starts. I'm going to go just before the corner here and do a marking. It looks like from about 19 feet out to 39 feet. Okay, I do have the belly here all mapped out. There's a green X at either end of the belly. I'm hoping the markings don't wash away, but that's why I put some sticks in the ground. I recommend correcting the belly so there's proper slope and grade there. If you really watch what you put down the line, you can get by without issue, but that's why I recommend the repair, so that you don't have to necessarily worry so much about what's going down the sewer line. But everything else scope looks good. Out beyond 101 feet, I do not I am unsure of where the line terminates, so it's worth pulling records to see how much further the line goes and how much more the homeowner is responsible for. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get past that point. And again, I got to there's a green plastic fence at the rear left corner of the backyard property. That's where the camera stopped.